Here is my review for Watamote episode 12. So let's get into this. So this week's episode of Watamote and the last episode of this series. This has been an interesting ride with this show. I had a lot of ups and downs with this series here, and I'll say all in all, this was not a bad anime. This was not a bad anime, even though it was sometimes tough to watch, and there are times I just was really regret watching it sometimes. I almost regret watching this series, but at the end of this episode and just seeing how the show has just ended and everything, I don't know. I feel a little sad that it's over actually. So this was a good show. This was a good show, and this episode right here was a pretty good ending for the series as well. So I like this. This was a good anime. This was good. I also say that Tomoko, throughout this entire anime, the amount of progression she gotten through this entire show was maybe like 10% out of 100. Like, she is at least attempting to try to talk to more people. Like, she actually attempts to talk to people is the thing. So she's at least attempting that for the most part. And that in this episode, she apparently doesn't care to try to become popular anymore as well. So that is some progression right there, because that was the whole point of this series here. She's trying to become popular, but seeing that she doesn't care like that anymore, that's nice to see. So she finally progressed, like, in that sense right there. At least how this episode ended anyway. So that was nice. It was nice. So it wrapped up pretty nicely, honestly. So with this episode here is basically everything went back to normal. Though I would say she actually got used to sitting in class in the area that she sits in, her seating arrangements. And yeah, everything's back to normal. But the thing is, she reflects on her high school life so far, and it's just not. It hasn't been as fun as she would want it to be, and so she has like this little fantasy thoughts of what she could have done or how it could have been in her high school life, because she had a different type of image altogether. And so we see like all these little funny things. Like one of the things we end up seeing is a little reference to Attack on Titan with a freaking salute. They're all taking pictures and stuff. Like, I was like, oh, okay, there we go. Like, that was a little nice thing right there. But the thing is, every time she thought like all those nice positive things, negative thoughts came in, or actually what happened before. Like when they're taking those pictures, with her friends. She was by herself, making weird faces and stuff. So it just made her really, really depressed and sad, seeing as her past hasn't really been that great, and it doesn't help either when she ends up calling Yuchan as well. When she called Yuchan was like, because the thing is, she wanted to try to get away from the past, and she wanted to ask Yuchan what she's gonna do for her future plans, like what she's gonna do for the future. And the thing is, Yuchan remembers what Tomoko said back then of what she wanted to be in the future, which was a arms merchant. And I'm like, what kind of crap is that? Like, and the thing, she knew a lot about guns and everything. I don't know if that was a reference to Germagon or something. I don't know. It was interesting. I'm like, what the heck are you gonna do that for? Like, what? I don't know. But she was like really interested in that. Yuchan was like, wow, you're so. She thought she was so cool because she already had her plan set for herself and everything like that. But no, that just made her even worse, because she remembers that. Like, she has like good memory and crap. So the thing is, she wants to try to, worry about the now and the future, and just try to not mess with the past, try to forget it for the most part. And so what she ends up doing is actually basically cutting the conversation that she has with her brother. Like, I think every day she ends up going in his room, and they just start talking about random. Well, she starts talking, he just listens, But that's what they've been doing throughout the entire show, and so she's finally actually trying to cut that off. It's like, it's time to say goodbye. I'm done talking. Like, there's not really any kind of progression that really goes on with our chatting anyway. So it's time for us to just leave, and she tried to I felt like there's about to be a moment for a second there, actually, in that instant right there. I thought there was going to be a moment where maybe Tomoki can be like, wait, maybe we can still talk. Maybe I don't know. I was feeling like there was, because the way it was just like going, like she was about to leave, and he's like, wait. And I was like, wait, what are you about to say? Like, what's going on? But no. There, like I said, it wasn't like a crazy moment or anything like that. But it was still interesting. Like, she's trying to move on. So she ends up going to school the next day, and she ends up running into the girl that was helping her in the last episode, the nice girl that I liked, and I wish I could see more of her. Yeah, we got to see her in this episode, and her name is Mai. And basically, she's like the most popular freaking girl in the school or something, because the guys and girls love her because just how she is. She's just super nice and just always talkative. It's just very social. Tomoko basically sees her as like a freaking goddess in a sense, or basically like she like everything that she has, Tomoko lacks, is what it is. That's what it is. And so she wants to actually observe her, and even ask her some questions, and ask like, how do you get so popular? What did you do exactly and everything? But she didn't ask that question yet, because before that she ended up trying to like record the classroom, and trying to see what they say about her, but no one really talks about her as he sees and stuff. But then there's one incident where basically a cockroach got in the room. I don't know what was going on with the classroom, but everybody was freaking out. Like, that thing was gonna kill somebody. Like, people were like, I'm gonna die. Like, ah! I'm like, what's wrong with these suckers? It's just a cockroach. Like, what the heck? And so Tomoko's like, I could be the hero of the classroom. If I kill it, people are gonna be like, Tomoko. Oh, no. Kuroki. 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 Like, I thought I was still like, what? No. The thing is, she kills it. And they're like, okay, just go wash off your shoe and stuff. I'm like, yeah, of course that's going to happen. And so she didn't get the reaction she thought she was going to get. And then finally someone said something about her, but it wasn't really positive. It was more negative, and she kind of felt bad about that too. And I'm just like, oh, the little girl's like, she's kind of stupid. He's like, oh, I can't believe she actually killed her. She's so weird. I'm like, she killed Ellie. What's the problem here? Like, I don't know. It was stupid. But she ends up finding Omaera again, and she wants to ask her, you know, how do you get popular? How do you talk to people, basically? And she was trying to come to her. She got her almost alone. And she was about to say something to her, but then the gust of wind happened, and she's like, and then freaking the girl's skirt kind of goes up, and you freaking see her panties and everything, and she's just looking at it like, okay, like everything got messed up right there. And then for some reason, when she turned around, when Amaya turned around and saw Tomoko ran away, and then we see this like crazy epic like running sequence with the opening theme running like in the background, like playing in the background. I mean, and she's just like, ah! I was like, what the heck is this? And the thing is, and then her friend Yu is like there, and she starts running too, and she's like, I don't understand why she ran away like that. It didn't make any sense. It was stupid. It was funny. I don't know what the heck was going on. It was just freaking crazy. And then she just lands on the bed and everything. But I'll say that Amaya actually sees Tomo's personality. Like, she can tell Tomo's personality that she's very determined. And she's always trying to accomplish something, and that's the thing. Like, I like her. She can tell and see how Tomoko really is and stuff. And like, they need to be friends. They really need to be friends. Like, they really do. So yeah, like I said, at the end of this episode, she ends up basically realizing that she doesn't really need to be popular. I guess, you know, she's kind of like giving up on that, I guess. So that was nice. So like I said, it wrapped up pretty nicely. This was a good show. Honestly, enjoyed watching the show at the end of the day, even though it was some tough times and tough roads for it, but it was good. But yeah, thank you guys for watching my Watamote reviews. I do appreciate it, and thanks for joining this whole ride with me, because, you know, this crap was, like I said, this show, it was something. So I thank you guys for that, and all the comments, likes, and subscribing, and, you know, new people and stuff. So just thank you. Seriously, just thank you. Hopefully I'll see all you guys on my next season of reviews and so on and so forth. But remember, I'm going to be doing like the whole voting thingy. I have a different type of voting system I'm going to try this time around. But the whole point is, you know, I just want to say that thank you. I just want to thank you guys. I appreciate this. So leave comments below. Tell me what you think of this week's episode and last episode of Watamote. Like this review, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more seasonal anime reviews from me. So yeah, it's been the Break Master, and until then, people, break out.